Hey everybody, ChristopherOdd here. Welcome back to Dragon Age. We just closed a Fade Rift, and judging by the enemies, I think this area, we might be a little bit out of our league. Like, just a little bit. But, oh cool, we can travel back here just from anywhere. I just want to refill our potions. But I'm going to press on and see if there's anything we can do. If things get too crazy, then we can always go somewhere else, but there's a lot of work to be done. So I've got us headed towards the next rift, but we've also got some beacons here. There's also beneath the mire, mysterious Veilfire runes are inscribed on rocks and runes in the mire. I think these kind of go hand in hand, so it's just a matter of finding the beacon, and then we find the rune, if I'm not mistaken. So let's head over there and see if we can find it. Again, one thing I'm still not getting used to, oops, is the distances on the maps. It always seems like everything's so far away, but in reality, it's actually not that bad. So, running between these areas isn't that big of a deal. Also, we have to... Oh, damn it. We set something off here.
One down!
Wow, you guys just crushed it.
Have you always lived alone? Out in the wilderness as an apostate?
For the most part.
Would that not be incredibly trying?
People can be trying. Mankind most of all.
That is an excellent point.
Okay. I'd rather go where we can cross. We have to sell a bunch of stuff too, because I'm noticing... Look at, see, our inventory it's actually maxed right now, which is kind of a problem.
Quite a smell. These people never had a chance.
Nice. Staying out of the water is... Oh, it's right here too. Perfect. Staying out of the water, pretty important. This is going to get intense. I'm going to try using our tactical view here to see... Okay, what are these? Oh, these actually... Oh, I see. Okay, so that shows us where those big guys are. And they're following me. That's fantastic. Okay, so she actually just grappled him, which is perfect. Where is he? You know, setting up this Caltrops into grapple could actually be a pretty good combination. Solus. Let's consider having you... Whoops. Let's have you come back here. And even me. We're slowed, but let's come up here. Oh, we didn't execute it. Damn it. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, look at this. Oh, nice. Oh, I really got to try and avoid that. Damn it. We're going through potions here like mad. There we go. That's what we want. Okay, let's go for the weaker one here. And I don't think that they'll let themselves go below this potion mark. He's doing a good job of giving him that barrier. hear them. They're all gone? Oh, nice job. Nice job, guys. Okay, that was actually... That's pretty eye-opening that we probably shouldn't be here. We just barely got it done, but... These particular Veilfire runes are completely impenetrable, but staring at them brings about the mental image of some kind of plant, and the impression that it's somehow important, and then it fades. And we're not going to be able to really loot anything because, well, we're maxed out. Oh, were we able to grab that? Maybe it's just really... Maybe it's really light. Like, okay, inventory's full now. Okay, so, let's do this. Let's head back to Haven. And we'll sell a few things. I know there's a stand at the armor guy, the blacksmith, where we can actually sell a few things. And then we'll look at doing some upgrades on our weapons and armor, if possible, as well. So, first thing that's going to be important for us here, making sure that we have the best weapons equipped. So we have... Well, we're not going to do that. The staves are what we want. So the Wrath of Levias, it's pretty good. We've got a couple of upgrades on it. And that looks good to me. We'll just check weapons first. So we have her with a hand hammer and a shield. What is the shield doing? It's 8 armor. It's not bad. We could go two-handed and give her the claymore, which is a pretty big damage improvement. But that would impact her defenses. Although marginally, I think we get a bigger gain, and we could kind of worry about that otherwise, or deal with that otherwise, I should say, instead of giving her a shield. Let's try that. Solus. Now, I know we have you using the fire staff, and it is technically... I think that's probably a good thing. I don't think we should both go into lightning staves. I don't know if that makes... I don't know if that's the brightest of ideas, so... Let's keep that how it is. And then for Varric... I mean, we could go with these daggers, and they do a ton of damage, but I imagine he has to get up close, and he's not really the beefiest of all. Mind you, his defenses aren't bad. I don't know how we've picked up more than we are allowed to, but we did. But the other thing is I'm not sure how this Bianca levels up. Apparently, this item will level and scale. But for now, it's not. Okay, so that's weaponry-wise. Everyone's good. Let's check it armor now. So I think he's good there. He's all set. So for me, I could go up to this apprentice armor, I think, which would be better. Plus 6 magic defense. And a little bit better armor rating overall. In terms of a helmet, this is the best one that we have, so we'll just use that. Cassandra is next. She has the best helmet available right now. In terms of armor, yeah, let's switch her over to this one. Oh, no, level requirement 7. Okay. So, okay, she is with the best armor as well. Solus. He's in the Battle Mage armor. Seems to be the best that he can wear. And we could upgrade his helmet a little bit. And then Varric, helmet-wise, we're good. And armor-wise, looks like we are good as well. He's wearing this coat, which is pretty substantial for armor. Really. I guess that's why his defenses are so high. But that's cool. Okay, so that means that everything else is probably okay to sell at this thing. Nice. Apprentice staff. See if we can craft that. Okay. First thing is our valuables. Let's go here to sell. These, I'm assuming they're just for selling. Like, well, weapon fragments. Hold on. Corpse Brain and Bowstrings. Maybe we shouldn't sell those? I know we could just sell this whole column here, but... It's interesting that these would just be under valuables. Bring it to a creature research specialist. So let's hold on to that. We'll keep all of our... This is the ram's armor that we created. Only be attached to medium armors. We could probably sell it. And maybe we can add that to something. Okay. Armor-wise, these are some things that we can sell. So, I don't know how they're sorted. Are they sorted by... Yeah, okay. They're sorted by worth, I guess. These have some very, very high armor ratings. Rogue only. Human trained only. Warrior only, human trained only. These might be good to hold on to. Same with this scout hat. It seems to be rare as well. But this one we could get rid of. Battle Mage armor. Defender mail. This is good to go. Fire resistance might not be a bad thing to hold on to. It's level 6. Elf, dwarf, or human can wear it. Plus 14 fire resistance. Let's hold on to it. Mercenary coat. Defender coat. I think all this other stuff is good to go. Okay, and then weapons-wise... this Bianca, like... Or that's not the Bianca, this is the, this is my staff. But for him, like, so Ververic, this Raider Longbow, clearly better in terms of DPS, right? Clearly better in terms of damage. But this thing, his Bianca, it's not leveling up, and I'm not sure what we need to do. Perhaps we need to upgrade it with certain things. But, I don't know if that's holding us back right now or not. Like even this one, right? Plus 3% to attack, plus 4% guard bonus, 66 DPS. It's pretty nice. But Vera can't use it. But we should hold on to it because it's rare and it might come in handy in the future. Everything else we can kind of sell. Even these thief blades, but that means he has to get in close. But with his armor, that's not such a bad idea. You know, it's got twice as much damage per second. Kind of similar idea with the Dirks. Okay. So we're gonna sell all of this. Oh, you know what? Let's buy back the one shield that we sold there. Just in case we decide to switch Cassandra back. Alright. That frees things up quite a bit. Let's go into modify any weapons. Looks like we can modify this. So we already have... Do we already have these on here? Yeah, looks like it. We can make it empty or not, but it looks like we have them on there already. The Claymore we could upgrade. No grip upgrades. We do have the Pommel, though. Throw the firm grip on there for extra strength. Okay, nothing here. Or, is this one? No, it's Fire Staff, nothing available. Okay. Now, we could try and craft some weapons. We did pick up that Apprentice Staff here. Oh, it gives an indication of the DPS. Balanced Dagger, Reinforced Shield. Rugged Staff Grip. And a Frost Rune. Blank Runestone Frost Essence. Okay, so this is 32. Let's check what ours is. I think it's around the same. Yeah, okay, 44. So it's good. We're okay.
Let me know.
Alright, so small little detour, but pretty important nonetheless. Do we want to head back to the Fallowmire? We could. It seems like it's pretty dangerous there, like... That's the impression that I'm getting. Because those things are really tough. Quest 1 of 6 is the Beacons in the Dark. Find all Veilfire runes, landmarks, locate the Avar outpost, which we have to get to at some point, and closing Fade Rifts. I'm thinking we might detour a bit, because just the amount, like, that we were flying through potions there and we weren't even very deep into the area. I think this might be a good time to head to Val Royeaux, actually, and see what's going on there. We're certainly going to go back there because I'm intrigued about the people that they're keeping hostage and them wanting to kill me. So we're gonna have to deal with it at some point. Okay, so there's a couple things we need here, but
when they're ready. Nice work with those supplies. The smiths can use them to fit our troops with better gear. Might not affect you much, but our recruits will have better chances next time some monster flies out of a rift.
Good. We know about this already.
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Okay.
Can I help you with something?
No, sorry. We're good.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood? To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing?
You speak Fandraste, no?
No.
What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
Seriously?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust?
Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
I can't speak for Andraste, I'm sorry.
I speak for no one but myself, and I have no answers for you.
You probably don't even worship the Maker. Lucky.
He asks a lot.
The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
Look, I'm sorry you feel that way. She's obviously, like, she follows this, and I don't want to offend her, but...
I'm sorry. Her death has clearly hit you hard.
Not just me. All of us. She was the Divine. She led the faithful. She was their heart. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Can I help you with this stuff, or...?
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
Okay. I guess I'll leave you be.
What do when magic gets out of control?
We call the Templars, just like the rest of you.
Even down in Orzammar?
I will keep the peace, while you and the others appeal to the Chantry in Val Royeaux.
Better ready yourself for the blame you will be rightly assigned.
Alright. Val Royeaux, here we come.
Though you had granted them power over the very Fade itself.
We're not
Though
equipped
they
to care
found
for
it.
this many refugees, revered mother.
Okay. Let's first of all check on our side quests. They're probably done. Report ready for the watchtowers. That's awesome. Ambassador Monteliette. The Ferelden nobles have finally completed work on the watchtowers. While they certainly took their time, we cannot fault the results. Towers give us advance warning of bandit and demon attacks, and they have made the area safer for both refugees and the farmers who had fled the nearby fields. Thank you again for gaining the assistance of our friends in Ferelden. We will take good care of these people. Rewards received. Okay. Gather coin. 82 gold. Efforts bore fruit. Portion of the profits will be passed to you. Use it wisely, heralds. Okay. Now, what is this? So it says available. Oh, so we could keep sending... Okay, I see. Interesting. This one's completed. This is the hinterlands. Okay, I'm just trying to keep track of everything here. We have a couple things here. Hardened Hightown 3, Varric's Revenge. Ruffles, I need a favor. Actually, let's call it a loan since I'll pay it back. I got a letter from my editor in Kirkwall today. She tells me that the Hardened Hightown 3, the repuncheoning, appeared in print from an Antiven printer a couple weeks ago. I'll give you a moment to contemplate the horror that is that title. I had my contacts in the Merchants Guild look for the author a couple of years back. The best they could find out after spending a couple hundred gold was that Peril Bellenforth is a pen name. I could have told them that for free. You've got contacts with the Antiven print houses. Maybe you could find out more than the guild. So is somebody plagiarizing his stuff? Like it's a knockoff, maybe? Okay, so we got a couple here. Cullen's not participating. Liliana, if the author has evaded the Merchants Guild, the Crows might be a better choice for investigating him. Could ask a friend in Antiva City to look into the matter, I suppose. You don't seem particularly fond of doing this. Let's send the Crows.
Let's see what we have.
And then address a nobleman's concerns. Herald, your Inquisition says it's for order against chaos, reason, and darkness. If you stand by this, come forth and drive the heretics from my lands. They claim to be refugees, but I've seen elves and apostates among them. Filthy savages tearing at our roots. Our monarchs refused to send forth armies, and my own knights were decimated at the conclave. I require your aid to return peace to my lands. Prove your loyalty, and I will see you richly rewarded for your faith. We could send a few patrols, but I would prefer they help the refugees, not this Lord Kildren. I'm okay with that, actually. Ah, yes, Lord Kildren, a pariah even among his peers. Let us send a polite refusal and nothing more. Perhaps it's better politically to do that.
At your service.
I'll listen to you this time, Josephine. And then the Terran of High-Ever. Or High-Ever. The Terr-Near of High-Ever wishes to convey our deepest sympathies on the death of Divine Justinia. The 5th? The most... Is it the 5th or just Justinia V? The most holy was incomparable in her wisdom and dedication to peace, and we had high hopes that her conclave would succeed. We'll hold a vigil in High-Ever in remembrance of Justinia and cordially invite the Inquisition to attend. Oh, that's nice. We have a number of Ferelden officers. We could send an honor guard to High-Ever. Yeah.
To work.
Okay, now over in Orleus, let's address the Chantry in Val Royeaux. This is recommended levels 4 to 7. Actually, before we do that, we are going to do it for sure this time. Does it say... No, it doesn't actually tell us recommended levels here. But certainly Val Royeaux is where we need to be going, because that other area is really dangerous. Declared the Inquisition heretical. Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed, and at the moment we could not step foot into the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. Convince the Chantry to permit us entry into the city so we can show them the Herald of Andras is not the monster they believe.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask him.
Look, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's actually going to do anything, but I'll try.
I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any problems.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach.
She's got a point there.
Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
She has a point there. Adjust the Chantry in Royeaux. Yeah, let's confirm.
The city still mourns.
Just
They're
a
scared.
guest seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Okay, so
They wish to protect the people? From us?
Well, like... I think specifically it's me.
The orders return to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Okay, so this is pretty interesting. They're actually afraid of us, and the people here think that the Templars will help them be safe from us. Which, personally, yeah, sounds crazy. But people are gonna believe what they're gonna believe. So, yeah. We'll take a little break when we come in. When we come back, we'll fully explore Royeaux and see if we can talk to these guys, talk them off their crazy horse. And we'll go from there. But thank you guys very much for this support on this series. I really appreciate it. And I'm really enjoying it, actually. I feel like now we're kind of starting to hit our stride. Like, I'm starting to understand the differences in the missions. And I'm trying to strike a balance between progressing the story and doing the side missions. And I'm starting to see how the side missions are actually impacting the main story. And also seeing how our side missions are impacting different missions that we can send other people on, or assignments to do. So it's really cool. It's pretty deep, and I'm enjoying it. The one thing I'm concerned about is our combat a little bit. I guess it's just area dependent, because we were seeing some pretty high levels in the other area, but here it's recommended 4 to 7. So being that we are currently level 5, we should fit right in, and hopefully that works out okay. One thing I would like to know is... Oh, here it is. Okay. I was going to say, is there an XP kind of bar to see how close we are to actually leveling up? And it's interesting, like, these guys are all exactly the same, but we are just slightly higher. And, yeah, I guess that's okay. I guess that's from the very beginning. But we'll level it just up, or we'll level up just before they will, so... anyways, if you guys have any advice on the behaviors as well for AI tactics, I'd be open to that. I think we're set up pretty good. I don't know that we need to keep any healing potions in reserve. Maybe one just for myself so that we can kind of be greedy. I guess what we could do is say, like Cassandra, since she's up there dealing with this stuff all the time, she should almost say, like, none in reserve. I'm going to keep one, but... that would be the potential. Targeting behaviors to defend. Choose targets by following another party member's target or by prioritizing threats to another party member. Okay, so... Oh... We could have her defend or follow what I'm doing. That is interesting, because there's a lot of times... Or, yeah, even instead of following Oddeth, we should follow the controlled character, so that if we do switch, she just does that. Or we could have her defend. Since Oddeth is kind of squishy, we could do that. That's really interesting. I didn't fully grasp that until right now. They're all kind of following the controlled character, which is good because we kind of want to... If there's a giant enemy, we want to be able to focus that, and that means that targeting behavior should work out the way we want. But, yeah, it's interesting. I think 30% is good. I'm open to some advice here with the behaviors. I do think that's a really interesting way to do things. But yeah, thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.